A game made for beginners, a game enjoyable for all. Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And for those of you in Europe, this game is known as Mystic Quest Legend, probably due to the fact that Final Fantasy Adventure for the Game Boy was known as Mystic Quest in your neck of the woods. And for those in Japan, assuming you know English, or maybe you play the Japanese version, I don't know, it's known as Final Fantasy USA Mystic Quest, and the official art is, for the Japanese version, is actually super deformed and in line with more of the mainstream Final Fantasy games from the time of release. And if you let the game run on the title screen long enough, you do get a little bit of demo footage. Not many RPGs do this. This is a role-playing game that is more suited towards people who have never really played the genre, especially in the year of 1992. It's pretty simple, it's pretty short. A lot of Final Fantasy diehards do not like the game because it's not real Final Fantasy or this, that, and the other. But in recent years, with more things competing for our attention and more things that basically want to dominate our free time these days, there's more hobbies than ever before. Hobbies and interests. This game is you can get through it pretty quickly. You don't have to grind for 40 to 60 to 80 hours. There's not a lot to this game. And if you only have like so little free time after work and after the kids have gone to bed and all that, this is probably the role-playing game for you. Because again, it's short, you don't have to grind extensively, and you don't have to worry about the storyline, or for forgetting the storyline. And there are some things you can do in this game that you can't do in other Final Fantasy series, or Final Fantasy games in the Final Fantasy series, that you couldn't do at the time. Can't really do, probably can't even do in the more modern games, such as immediately cut down trees in your way with an axe or hit switches with a sword. That's a thing too. So before I go completely off the rails and just make this nothing but demo video, I'm going to press start here. We're going to go back to the title screen. And we're going to press start here. That was my little test file prior to playing the game, where I showed it off on Twitter for Try It Out Tuesday and Funk It Up Thursday. At the time of the testing, I had to do Greatest Royal Rumble. So that pretty much ate up the Friday for that week. But I did make a little bit of headway, and I might as well just go ahead and make a new game. Just highlight that and press A. Now, I would call the default character PW, but believe it or not, there is an official name for the main character, Benjamin. And I believe you can only do 8, you can only do 8 characters. And as soon as we start the game, we are on the Hill of Destiny. I'm not even controlling the game at this point, unless it's the dialogue. My village is gone. What on earth is going on? This place is going to sink any second. Let's climb out quick. And once again, I'm not controlling Benjamin. Up until this point. Press the B button and jump across. And it's very, very simple. Just press B. You don't even have to hold the direction you're facing. Just press B. You'll automatically jump forward in the direction that you are currently facing. And that part of the entire Hill of Destiny just went down. Look over there.
That's the focus tower, once the heart of the world.
Get used to being in that tower.
An old prophecy says, the vile four will steal the power, and divide the world behind four doors. Why my voice is suddenly in an English accent after 30 seconds of me using this voice, I will never tell you. At that time the night will appear. The prophecy has now come true. 4 monsters have locked the doors of the focus tower, and escaped with the keys. They're draining the light from the 4 crystals of the earth, and the world is in chaos. The people are in desperate need of help. Benjamin, only you can save the crystals in the world.
Me? Yes, you! Get into my car! No, that's something else.
Yes, you, Benjamin. Only you could be the knight spoken of in the prophecy.
And before we can do much else, we have a battle with this monster. All we can really do is just attack the behemoth here with the steel sword. As for combat in this game, everything is entirely turn-based. You don't have to worry about being attacked before you're ready. So let's go ahead and press battle because we can't run and we can't use control for anything. I'll mention control later. In all this part, everything here is self-explanatory, even though we have no items, no spells, and, well, we can defend, but what good will that do? Especially, well, in this battle anyway. For this battle, you just want to keep attacking and do nothing else, and hope that the behemoth does not hit you with a critical hit. If he's doing 6 damage, you're going to be fine. And we got a critical hit, which is really nice. Whoa, okay. I did not expect to do that much damage in one hit. That was pretty lucky of me. I also expected a miss, too. Interesting thing about this game, when you attack monsters, you get to see the wear and tear on them. When they look really beat up, you know you're about to win against that monster. Also, you just highlight everything in yellow with the control pad, and you confirm with A. And of course, you have the little target reticle. Press A when you have it on the one you want. And that should be it, because we only had like 1 hit left. And we get to see how much experience points and gold we got. We don't get a lot of gold from monsters, but we will get plenty of experience. Seems I was right. At last I found a true knight. But you said you were sure I was the one. Well, actually, it was more of a guess. Uh-huh. And get used to Benjamin shrugging quite a few times early in the game. Forget it. Just tell me where I can find the crystals. It's up to you to find them. This place is becoming dangerous. Follow me to the level forest. But you flew away! Gotta get out of here. Who is that guy anyway? And why am I not even questioning that this guy knows what my name is? And as soon as we leave the Hill of Destiny, we can't go back to it at all. Now, here's the overworld map. There is a gray arrow pointing up and a gray arrow pointing right. We can't really go to any of these areas until we go through the level forest proper. So and once we do, we can just use the control pad to go through each area to see which one we want to go to. Kind of like the Donkey Kong Country games from a couple of years later. So don't worry about being lost on the overworld map. And as soon as we press a button, the little box saying level force will be gone. And we can talk to this man. There you are. What do you think I should do first? Save the Crystal of Earth. See ya! Well, you're not much of a help. So you can move around with the control pad. B lets you jump forward in the direction you're currently facing, which has already been established. The shoulder pad buttons let you do something. In that case, it lets you switch weapons, but we don't have any other weapons other than the steel sword. And by pressing A, we can jab the sword forward, though that won't let us attack enemies. Speaking of enemies, all enemies and all enemy encounters will be dealt with just by walking up to a monster in order to fight it. You do not have to worry about random encounters in this game. And by facing this guy and pressing A, you'll be able to talk to him.
That boulder is blocking my way back to town. Would you shove it aside?
Jump over him with B. Press up to push the boulder.
Thank you. If you want to go through this forest, find Kaylee in Foresta and show her this.
And we get the tree wither, which is more or less useless unless we talk to Kaylee. After that, it has no other use. And by pushing this up further, we can go up to this brown chest, face it, press A, and get 3 cure potions. Interesting thing about the brown chests, these things refill when you leave an area. So if I were to go out to the level forest, through the east exit, leading to Foresta, and come back via the overworld map, and come back to this spot again, the chest will be closed, and there will be 3 more cure potions. Take advantage of this! Does this guy say anything else? Okay, he just asked if we've seen Kaylee. Also, that boulder never shows up again as soon as we leave level forest. And we are now going to head to Foresta. When you see a flashing arrow, you can press the control pad in the direction it is facing or pointing, and you can go to areas. You can not go past areas that you have not explored and found an exit from. Keep that in mind. And I don't even know why I jabbed my sword out.
The monster can drain energy from a person. I'm really just a child.
So apparently, everything is brown, but it doesn't seem to be autumn.
Strange trees are growing in the level forest. The crystal of earth is to the north in the bone dungeon.
That will be a little bit of a way off. Also, I just now noticed the animation of the water in the pool here. And I wonder... I think it is. I think it is based on the animation for the water here, but it's kind of hard to tell. Now, if we go in here, we can talk to this guy. This is the guy we helped get back to the village.
Thanks for the help back there. Take the chest in the back.
But we won't be able to get past all these barrels or even jump over them. We can push them, but there's no place to push them to. So here's what we can do. We can go all the way over here, across the bridge, use the jump over onto these stumps, over the water, and then go in through the back door. Now here's a red chest. Unlike the brown chests, which refill every time you leave and come back into an area, the red chests are a one-shot deal, and they will disappear when you leave the area once they're opened. In here is the Cure spell, which is the first spell that we get in the game. Now, here's the thing about spells. Instead of having magic points, you have a certain amount of spell charges for 3 classes of spells. White, Black, and Wizard. White is your curing and healing spells, Black is some basic attack spells, and Wizard is some more advanced attack spells. So basically, we can cast Cure 3 times. After that, we have to either use a seed, which we won't find for a while, or we have to go to the inn or a place to rest in order to refill our spell charges. And what else is there to do? I want to believe this is the inn. We can't go past those trees yet. However, this is basically the inn. You can go into the bed on the left and sleep there for free, which is nice. There will be inns that will cost money later in the game. And inside this area is a brown chest with 3 more cure potions. Now let's see here. Well, there's no other places we can go to. And I forgot you have to go this way to talk to this guy. Also, I keep getting B and A mixed up for whatever reason. I've turned into an old man! So apparently the energy has been sucked out of the trees and the people nearby due to the crystals or the power of them just running amok for whatever reason. And in here, we will meet Kylie and her mother. If you talk to Kylie's mother, she will tell you, "My husband Mac forgot his captain cap." You will have to remember this for a little later. I hope nothing happens. And this is Kylie herself, so let's go ahead and talk to her. "I'm Kylie. There's a tree blocking the north exit of the level forest. I can chop down a tree, but monsters have taken over the forest, and I can't get to it. I can help you with that. Come on, let's go." "Don't you dare take Kaylee anywhere dangerous." "Listen, Mom." "Hey, that tree weather looks awful. How much the trees must be suffering." "Okay, you win." And she takes the axe right there off the wall, and she joins her party. And as you can tell, Kylie has a lot more HP. Let's see here. Gonna go to Customize, press A, and use a control pad to go from scale to figure on Life Indicate. So here's how, if you use scale, here's how it works. The little vertical lines indicate 40 hit points. The blocks below the lines indicate a group of 40 HP. If you're using scale, you're going to be seeing a lot of blocks below your health meter, or the little vertical lines, before this game is over. I'm going to go ahead and use figure because that's a little easier to read, and I'm glad that the game allows you to do that. And control, I'm going to switch to manual. This allows me to manually control Kylie so that the computer doesn't do stupid things when it controls her. And that will definitely come in handy throughout the game. Message speed, you can make it super fast or super slow. I'm going to keep it the default of 3, and you can change the color of the windows. I'm going to keep it the way it is. I don't really see much of a reason to do it, though you can if you want. And press B to back out. Here's the stat. Well, actually, I might as well go through everything else from top down to bottom. Here, at item, you can use your items. You can see what things are. You can use cure potions if you need to, as well as other healing items. Spells let you check out the spells that you have, as well as those of your allies. Kylie has a life spell which not only will bring somebody back from the dead, but can heal somebody fully. Believe it or not, you don't have to be dead to be a recipient of the life spell. If you need to be cured that badly, you can use Kylie's life spell. And we don't really have much in the way of armor. We have steel armor, but that's about it. To the right there is the armor and weapon of the ally that we have, which we cannot access. Oh, we can access that. We have the relic armor, which protects Kylie against water and petrify, and the magic ring, which protects her from silence. So there aren't really any enemies that really do any of those things. And we can't access the weapon, though. We can also check out the weapons that we have, and here we can check out the weapon that we have for the ally, or the current ally that we have as well. Kylie's going to be a little more powerful, but once we level Benjamin up to level 2, he's going to be a lot better. And here's the status, which is kind of interesting. As you can see, Kylie is doing a little bit better than we are. Then again, she is level 3. She's not going to be any more accurate than we are, though. She does have higher evade, higher magic, basically higher everything. And then there's the customized menu that I showed off. And save lets you save any time in the game. I'm going to save in slot 1. Because why not? You can't really mess up a whole bunch of stuff in this game. It's not like you can make the game unwinnable or anything. And if you go over here, 3 more cure potions. We'll definitely need those. And I'm nearing my self-imposed 20-minute limit for Let's Play videos for role-playing games. Don't want to keep these too long. But we have made a little bit of headway. I've explained a whole bunch of things. And in the next video, we are going to go back to the level forest and explore. And we are also going to go ahead and fight monsters as well. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!